Welcome to this session 2 of training program on website, web app development with no coding or low coding. I am sorry, due to some misunderstanding we could not send the emails earlier, and that's why yesterday it was not good audience, and today we were able to send emails and WhatsApp group, even still audience is not good. Still we will start. Whoever has come, he or she could get benefited. No, website is almost essential that everyone should have it. Be it your organization, your company, or maybe you as a personality, as an individual. Just like your visiting card, it is essential if you want to present yourself to the public. And as such, making a good website can be very difficult. In the sense, the foremost essential component of a good website will be the content, and you need to provide content yourself. No one can help, right? You cannot copy content from somewhere else. If you do that, then that will not be a good website. Your content should be original. You need to supply content yourself. And even if you have the content, you may need the help of content writers, because they can polish the things, make it more impressive, presentable, or you can do it yourself, but content has to come from yourself. Other component, technical component, that can be made easy. So that's where this course have its value. You can have good websites without any technical knowledge of computer programming, about the website development, without knowing the so-called its language HTML. So like yesterday there was one participant, and this is the website he created. So I can show that this is the outcome you can have. So I can scroll. He is sitting here, Sharanjit Singh. So you can see that it is his personal website. He talks about himself, then he say download CV, learn more, then he has about me. Now that next section comes about me, and it has the interest, and there is a plus. If you want to read more, you can click here, and there should be more content here. This is just like a placeholder. He will write more content about here. So see, content is important. This website may be very impressive, but if content is not there, visitor will not come again to this. Then soft skill. So I hope 2 words should be there, and 2 words are there. So more content he will write, but see the style, right? So this is, you can hide the content with a mouse click. You can expand the content. So that is the feature of the website. You can do this without writing even a single code of the line, and without knowing anything about the web development. And then he has shown his academic performance. That is another section on the web page. And then journey. Now this is another feature. Like there can be 1, 2, these are the tabs, and 3, 4, 5 more tabs can be there. So at the moment Shri Hemkund Sahib tab is active, and this content is here, right? You can click here, then content corresponding to that tab is there, right? Another section, then another section, and then this is the footer part. So like that you can develop your website. So simply website is a collection of web pages. Like web pages essentially will have the lowermost part, which is a footer, and uppermost part, that is a header, and whatever you see here at the moment, that is called the hero section. The first thing you get on your website, that is a hero section, right? it show at the moment two section, header section and hero section. Just name given, like hero does not mean it must have here photograph of some hero or heroine, right? It may not have the even photograph of a person. It might have the landscape if your company deals with the tourism. It might be a product mobile if your company deals with. So whatever you want is best, you need to show here, right? So hero section is something which attract your attention. We will discuss about this. So that's what our intent was, that you should able to develop such websites, right? This is a web page. You can have links on this web page of other web pages, and that collection will become the website, right? So let us see how you can do it. I suggest that you go to gne11.gndc.ac.in. that is the website. If you have the laptop, you can use that, or you can try your mobile as well. And if it is not comfortable for you to do simultaneously, then just relax and focus on the screen, listen carefully, try to grasp, and if you have a question, please ask. Right, so this is a home page of this website, right? And you need to log in here. For login, so I believe that most of you will do side by side. As I say, you will do that. So let me know when you have done this. You can write here your email, official email, your personal email. Then you need to write here password with which you access internet or log into Guru or exam portal. And then you need to press login with LDAP, right? Don't press this blue login button. You need to press second button, login with LDAP. Do you need email or username? सिंगला जी आप करोगे अपना? Okay, was able to log in. So I should do it again. Right, go to login. So enter your username, not the email, hsrai, and then enter here password. And login with LDAP. So you will be permitted by this website to log in. All right. And once you will get this type of dashboard, this software has plenty of content, right? Don't get distracted by a lot of information. Our first objective is just to know how to have websites without coding. And for that, you can scroll this left-hand side items, and here you will find website, right? So you scroll, and before this section, here it is a website, right? Tap or click on website. Then you find good information here, right? If you are not here, you want to do your own, so here is introduction to the website, then there is a video you can watch later, not now, right? So our first things will be this web page. If you find this, click on this web page, you will be presented list of the website which has been created on this system, on this portal, right? So earlier there was 3 with yesterday's interaction with the participants. Now we have 14 web pages published. I shown one of that was the thing. Now here, if you have visited this page earlier and you have created the web page, then you can focus on that, or you can create a new page. So most of you here, they need to create a new page, so you can go here on top right, add web page. So this will be as easy if you can use computer for the purpose of word processing, to compose email, or to fill any form, then it is good enough for you to have a good website. So tap or click on add web page, then it's a new web page, not saved, and with no, you can enter the information here, whatever you wanted. So I say content is important thing, you need to have the content with you. So web pages will have a title, right? Like book has a title, so every page has the title. So that title should reflect that what is the content visitor can expect on that web page, right? So let us say we will like it GNDC, right? GNDC, and this is the route. This you can give GNDC. It should be unique one, it should not be used by the earlier by any other website, web page, right? So we will try, let us say GNDEC. If it is used, it will warn us, then we will change it. And this route name GNDEC become the part of the web address of this page. If you remember, this GNDEC, this gne11.gndec.ac.in is the web address of the portal where we are doing this work, right? gne11.gndec.ac.in slash whatever I write here, root GNDEC, that become the web address of this page. When we publish it, that become the web address of this page, right? So that is the significance of this root. So this become the part of the URL or the web address of this page. gne11 gne11.gndec.ac.in is the portal where we start login, right? And after that you have slash whatever you write here, route for your web page, that become the web address, then that web page will be displayed there, right? So that's thing. And here it is a at default published. If it is a work in progress, you can uncheck it, then it will not published, then that information will not be available there. Full width, or you want not full width, so you can toggle and see the experience, whatever you like, you can keep that, right? Now next is show title. I will keep it show title. And other things is you can make a schedule. Let us say this page is not permanent, it require only for, let us say 1 week, so you can give the start date and end date for that period. It will be available on the website. Automatically it will publish on that day, and then it will unpublish once end date reaches. Nothing done special, right? Let us save it. So it is saved. and copy address from here in a new tab, right? I pasted it is https://gne11.gndc.ac.in/ no, here I can write gndec. That was the route we have used, and you must take care this should be the same route which you write here, gndec. So gndec, and let us see what it has done, right? So it has something earlier, header is there, right, footer is there, right, only this title we said we convey to this that title should be published. So this title of the web page is published here. We have not created anything else, right? Later on you can experiment whether you want to have the title there published or not. That will be your choice. So this is the work we have done till now. Now let us go to the content, right? Earlier we have done nothing, we just have some setting, start date, end date if required, full page, publish or not publish, title. Now content comes here. So content you can have with a variety of way, right? We will see that. And let us say whatever is by default, because we want to do in a no coding manner, so let us do it that way. So whatever is by default page builder, keep it as such, right? Now this is the page building blocks, and at present there is nothing. So here is add row, click on add row. I hope you are getting whatever I'm saying. If there is anything you need me to clarify or repeat, please raise your hand or give me signal. Is everything okay? So add row, see row number 1 is there. Click here. This corresponds to web template, right? So to make our life easier, so templates are there. See, if we don't want to do the programming, so like you have the dotted things, like dotted lines are there, and you can learn how to write just writing with a pencil on dotted letters. So something like that. So various templates are there. With the help of those templates we fill the value with the content, and we will get excellent website. So let us say our first will be, we call it hero with the right image, right? So first thing, section which should appear first screen to the user without using scrolling. So page length may be more than the screen area, right? So a lot of things will be below screen. So first part is a hero. So let us have the hero. Hero section can be with image, it can be without image. Let us have with the image. So go for hero with a right image. And then edit values. So you have selected a template. There are a lot of templates. I am not able to edit it. Is it the permission problem? So please change the permission. To web manager, allow him to write web templates. Is internet working? Huh? इंटरनेट चलता पे प्रोफेसर सुंदर जी देखो कि प्रॉब्लम आ गई सर्वर सेस नहीं हो रहा इंटरनेट चलता पे इंटरनेट इज वर्किंग हाँ जी चल पे परमिशन चेंज करती Okay, for the time being, I assess a different server and there is a page already. So I went up to that point and is has the some content is there. So that's what I did. Hero with the right image. That's what I did, and here you need to edit values like so. These are the values. It has the title, subtitle. So it all depends on that particular section. What does it represent? So this particular page I designed for a tourism. So dream vacations, and subtitle have quality time with your loved ones, right? And then image. So you can, if this image is already there, otherwise you will have a option here, upload the image. Either you can select image from your device, from the internet URL, you can have the camera options, you can click the picture with the camera. So all possible options will be there to help you to make image available here, right? So already image is there, it's a reload file. I can click here. So let me make it clear, right? So I have cleared it. Now it has the previous options, image attach. So I click here, image attach. Now these are the options you will get. You can have your from the device. If already you have created the library on this portal, you have uploaded photographs, you can pick from that. You can provide a link, or you can use the camera to capture the picture. So take it from my device. All right, let this image I pick, and then I say upload. That's the same thing. Dream vacations, subtitle. So we have the title, subtitle, and the image. These are the three things, right? Plus primary action label, primary action URL, secondary action label, and secondary action URL. These things are required. So what I put here, primary action label, no more, right? And then there should be a link to the page where more information is there about the packages available for the tours, vacations, because this is page like that. So it can be link from the internet, it can be external link, but preferably for your web, it should be local page from your website. So it can be a route of another page here, so which is written more here. Then secondary action label, find destination for this particular. So you need to have it when I show this web page to you, then those things will be more clear. Then URL of corresponding to that secondary action label. So these are the things we have. Submit it, save it. All right. So this is the route, and I will, it was the right. So this is the URL I typed, and that's what you will get. Now this is different website. Earlier we have a very rich header. Now this header is very simple, right? This is the title, and this becomes the hero page. Now I tell you what you did there and what you get here. This is the image we posted there, uploaded. This is the title. This mainly should tell about the core value of your business, or what you do, what service you offer. On hero section, you should be able to convey why visitors should spend more time on this web page or website, right? So dream vacations, then title, also like your tagline, or telling about more about core value of your business. And then if that is of the interest to the visitor, then what action he is supposed to take. If he wanted to know more about the packages, okay, no more. So these are the attraction points. You are attracting that, you hit here, you click here to know more, right? And this is if he already know, he wanted to want to visit some destination, so you give him the facility to find the destinations. So these things should be very thoughtfully designed. I say information is the king, rest everything is the secondary. Ease to the visitor, look matters, but content rules. So you need to write everything very carefully, and this is the hero section with a right image, right? This is the title, this is the header section. No, our website also back on the track. So that was the page. So now I am viewing the web page. If I want to regain my area where I could design my web page, then you click on your avatar, your image or your name, and there you have the my account, log out and switch to desk. Go to switch to desk. You get these things, go to website, then go to web page, and then GNDC. We were with the content, so no content is there because we could not save that. There was lack of permission for particular, so I hope permission has been granted. Let us try it. Add row, select a template. Template we are using, okay, we have seen with the image, we know we can do without image. Hero section, hero without image. Edit values, no permission is there, thank you. So title, right, it was about the college. Technical education, okay, then subtitle, uplifting, ruler masses. So that's what is our core value, right? Then you can have something like admission, then link to the admission. It will not be there at the moment, so I give route of the admission. Secondary level, courses, and then courses route is there. So alignment, you can set how to align. So you can have left or center. Keep it center. Summit. Right? Now, if you wish, you can save it. But let us not take the preview of this. Have an other row. Now I will tell you all the templates which we have. We will not use everyone. So this is so easy. Idea is from the given set of the template, select the template, and that template is not for the complete page. It is for the section of a page. So you can have multiple sections on a page. So a page will be composed of header, footer, and many sections which are provided by these templates. Later on, you can have your own new template to extend it. So at the moment, this software offers hero we have used, hero slider we have not used, so it will have the image with text or without text. So many such slides or image, so you can have multiple content on the same window area. So hero with the right image, we have done it. You can have a image with full width. You can have the discussion, like on this page, you would like to get the feedback comments from the visitor. So we will demonstrate this. And then item card group. Okay, so I will go with, let us say, testimonial. Added values. So that means you have done good works, right? And your clients have given you some appreciation words, so you can have it. Like name, Kuldeep, autos. So content, here you need to write the content. See, again I say I am using the content from the internet just for demonstration purpose. These pages will be deleted very soon. And if I pick some content, so this content is for the purpose you will get some look and feel. Reading wise, it will not have any relevance with the what we are doing. Right? So here content, I am pasting here. Most of the time you will find pasting will create a problem, right? So don't simply paste it. You need to paste special and paste as plain text, right? Otherwise it will carry lot many formatting content and it will destroy the look of the page. Everything should be plain. So don't copy paste with the formatting, only whether type here, and if you copy paste, paste only as a plain text. Like so this content is there, submit. So let us review it. So you can also attach the logo. I mean your client may be some company. So let it will be again from the my device. So let us pick another, upload, submit. Right? Now we have the hero section without any image and we have the testimonial. Now save it and then we will see what we have done, how it will look on a web page. Like so after header you get the title. Now here it is in the center, no image, technical education, uplifting rural masses, then two buttons which provide further links, further information to the visitor. If you want to take admission, click on the admission. If you want to explore the courses running, then you click on that. So if you click here, so because this page is not there, this system generates error, which in technical jargon of the computer science professional, this is a code 404 code, and we say without coding you can have the website, right? So live with it. So page not found. Here there is nothing here. This page you are looking for has gone missing, back to home, right? Because it means this may be a future page where we will provide more detail about the admission. So I can go back. So same thing will happen here. So this become the logo, right? It is a testimonial and some good words by some person who are happy with your service, you can add that. And bottom is a footer. And likewise, then you can add more sections. Let us have the discussion. See, in this long list, when you click here to get the list, the moment you start typing, it will keep searching in this and reduce the results. So DI only have the discussion. Put here discussion. Now edit values. Title. Feedback. This CTA title, there will be a button, right, that they call it CTA, call to action. So what visitor you are attracting, all button we have seen, they were the CTA. So title, give your impression, then web page. So different pages are there. So we will have the web page with GNDC, same page, and submit it. Let us add something more. section with tabs, added values, right? Tab section. It might be in GNE case departments, and we can have tabs of all the departments like civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and then introduction about that departments can be content to that, right? Departments. So I can say tab 1 for civil, and here you will have some content related to civil. Right, then tab 2, mechanical, and content about the mechanical. Now see, here I pasted with format. If you can see, background is different color, white. So I need to undo, Control Shift V, that will be there, and then say it is computer science, and then Control Shift V, and you can have tab 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, right? So total 6 tabs is there. Submit it, save it, and say what we have achieved. Right, up to this we have seen. Now this is the feedback. Feedback, at the moment no visitor has given you any feedback. So no feedback, it is written there. No feedback, there is no feedback for this web page. Why don't you start one? So give your impression. That was the CTA button where that message is given. Now you can type here. So you can give your title, excellent education, and then you can type here. I have decided in this lecture I will not talk about the markdown. What I can do? It is written there. So this is for the visitors, that it asks the visitor type here and asking use markdown to format. So normally for such feedback formatting is not required. So just you type, that will be there. What markdown is so popular that it has been advocated and encouraged that every person, every internet user should know about this, right? So just give that hint. Those who don't know, they find there themselves. I will keep that. I will not talk about the markdown, right? So you can give your impression here. So you can type here and then post it, right? So that's what you get in the feedback section. So feedback, there is a button to search the feedback, excellent education, and this is what, right? So much things you can do without any coding. And if I say I log out, so now what will happen? It says want to join this discussion, login. So for this login, by default you need to be a member of this website. There is a possibility you can allow anyone can have a login on this site. So after creating the login, visitor can give his feedback. So now message has been changed, want to join this discussion, login. And this is the tab section, right? So we have departments, civil, mechanical, electrical, civil, mechanical and CSE. So let us say for civil, introduction is here, and for mechanical, some different thing is there, and for CSE, some different thing is there. And even I forgot to mention this, chat with us. You can, to your visitor, can provide the chat facility, so they can chat. So this is so easy to have. The rest you can explore yourself. We have the WhatsApp group. You can post your work there, others to see your comment, and if you are facing any difficulty, we will provide help there. Anything related to this. So this was our first promise, that you will be able to have excellent website with no coding, and this is the example having no coding. Any question? Do you find it interesting, useful? How many of you don't find it useful? You find it not of any value? No one, I am happy. How many of you find it useful? Almost everyone. Those who could not, they must be doing something important. Okay, it's fine that you find it useful. So you have multiple templates. So using those templates, you can meet your requirements. I again repeat, content will be the important. So you collect your content about whatever on topic you want to develop the website. If it is about yourself, you must have the content. It might be about your city, about India, or any issue. So likewise, you can have the web pages. See, these web pages are of limited values. These are the static web pages, right? It has its own place, right? For those content which remain same, like you write the stories, articles, those are the static content. You can use for that. So there is a blog. You can also write the blog. But for most of the purposes, you need to have a dynamic websites. Why I am saying this? Because we also need to teach you how to develop the web apps. And the software, now I will tell you which software we are using, right? We are working at the moment with the software ERP Next.org. This is a website. Name of the software is ERP Next. So you can find here ERP Next Foundation. Open source ERP for everyone. So this is the website. You can see our website is similar to this. So you can have this type of website. It is also developed with the same technique, all right? And this is the .org foundation, and they also have the commercial company ERPnext.com. Right, so this is the hero section of this. The most agile ERP on the planet. Why we should take care about the ERP? And we will just wanted to have the web pages, website, and web app. Then why do we need this? See, some content, only some content will be the static. Rest, everything comes from the your routine work of your organization. I mean, is a production house or a service company, they do lot many things, and to manage all day-to-day activities, most of the companies, they have software which is called the enterprise resource planning software. That's what is a ERP. So that software has all the information, all data is there. So normally we need to display that data only. So we will get that data. So for this software, website is just a byproduct. Information is there, We have seen that web pages can be developed without any problem. So information is there, and same technique which we use for the static pages can be used for the dynamic pages as well. So you have a product list, you have everything in inventory, things you can show from that we deal with these items. And even it can have the shopping cart as well. You can make person to place order, and everything is there in this software. But definitely we are not going to touch that. We are just going to use its web feature and, right? ERP Next is one app. The next assignment which we are going to take to develop one app on this system, and that will be the teaching learning parts, and then you are going to given a project that you will develop app on your own. So similar, that app will be a quite small app. What this ERP Next is a quite big and complex app. In which software this app has been developed? That software is Frappe framework. And that's where it comes the low coding. So I am just justifying title of our training program. So web pages we develop with no code at all. Then you can have web applications like ERP Next, a very complex app which will manage your complete operation. It may be a hospital, multi-specialty hospital, it might be a university, it might be production house, service IT company, you name any. It will manage everything: budget, finances, inventory, purchase order, sale report, annual report, everything will be managed. With a power that you only need to do less than 3% of the coding as compared to the conventional coding. So everything will be done by this framework. Only what is only specific to your organization, specific to your need, only that part need to be told to this system. That part is a coding. Just 1 minute. And we advocate low coding, no coding. If I say this is with respect to the programming language, okay, perhaps we can justify. What if we say no coding? I think then we cannot survive, we cannot talk. Whatever I am saying in a language, each word of that language is a code. If you don't understand that code, we cannot talk. Okay, you can say we don't want this verbal communication, right? We just want to have the gestures, visual communication. Then whatever I do the action, that also be a code. If that code you don't understand, I can't communicate. So what I mean, everything we communicate, it is through the coding. So coding can take the form, it can be a fun, it can be a language, it can be symbolic. On a traffic light, if you don't know that red signal, what does it mean? So we understood that red mean we need to stop there. That is a code for that. So coding we are not eliminating as such. What we are doing, we are reducing our efforts. Yesterday I gave that principle, dry principle, don't repeat yourself, right? So you do once, store it, manage it, next time just reuse it. And that way you can build the empire. And that's what it is. So we have make the things, boring things has been automated, and that's why these devices has been meant, programming language has been developed to make our life easier, to make machines to work, right? So that's why these things are there. And even language is we talk to each other, we give audio instruction, and machine will work. What is your query?
Sir, after using this kind of framework, when you create a site, so the source code will be available to us?
Source code of what?
सर जैसे हमने templates से site बनाई, तो उसके अंदर उसका source code होगा वो available होगा?
टेम्पलेट का? टेम्पलेट का? हाँ, अवेलेबल होगा।
सर हम उसे copy करके फिर से reuse कर सकते हैं?
जो मर्जी करो आप। See, whatever we are using it, that's what I say, this is a open source ERP. Its code is available publicly. Everything is available. Its framework is open source. Frappe framework is open source. It is available. So it is your caliber, your interest. If you want, you can study it and everything. You can use it, modify. Yes, everything is available. Everything is available. Any question related to this? I mean, our first part is over, that how to have a website. So we are using ERP Next, right? And which is an app. Even if you don't want to use that, because it is developed on a framework Frappe, you can also have similar websites with a smaller difference, with a Frappe only. So with Frappe, I mean, the app which going to build, we are not going to build app with ERP Next. We are going to build app with the Frappe. So that Frappe framework will be there, and you can have multiple apps. So on your website, like gne11.gndc.ac.in, it has ERP Next app. This is a website. So why these are called web apps? Because they work on the websites. App will not work in isolation. So you develop the apps. Apps mean which do something useful for you, for the visitors. And that will be made accessible through the websites. So one website can have many apps. So you can have multiple apps on a website. So you develop your apps and you keep on enhancing the functionality. Like here chat is one app. Like, so no, if we need to develop the app, then it is not like that you start doing it on the computer directly as such. So you need to work on paper with a pen or paper or pencil or paper. You need to work out the requirements, that why I want to have this particular application. What will be the input for that? What will be the output for that? And then how that input will be converted to the output. Clear-cut requirements need to be identified. And then if that is clear, my flow is clear, then working on computer on this framework will be quite straightforward. So everything requires some information. So for information, we need to make use of the databases where we can store that information. Like we are going to take the library management system. For a library management system, mostly libraries will offer books on loan to its subscribers. The library members who subscribe the service of a library, they will be entitled to get 2, 3, 4 books for a particular period from the library. So we need to understand this, because this is a quite common activity and every one of you familiar with that. You can easily understand, but you try to make the requirement. So library can give you the items, articles, which might be book, which might be magazine, journal, maybe CD, video, and like that. It is not only book, right? So for that article, if all these are the different articles, for simple, because we are not going to make a very complex application, we can make 2 simple cases that, let us say, we only deal with the books only, right? For book, how you will be identify the books? Title of the book, author, publisher. So please try to identify those things, that to make the inventory of the book, I need bare minimum these things, which I have to enter for each and every book library purchase. Then few things more be desirable, that if you are able to fill that information, it will be a good, and if we don't fill that information, it's fine. Like in case we would like to have a photograph, like title page photograph for book. It will be interesting to see the title cover, outer page, that if mostly they have the attractive graphics, so that will make sense. Then it should have a provision for a librarian who will manage all these things. Then subscribers, how subscriber will work, how subscriber will find the book in that library, right? And then there should be some mechanism which identify that this user is a valid subscriber of the library membership and his validity is active, he's active member and validity is okay, so that you can offer the books. And whatever is the entitlement, 2 books, 3 books, 4 day, if his 4 books and are issued and entitlement is 4, then currently librarian should not able to issue that book to that person. If its membership expires, he should not able to offer the things. So these are the things, these activities you need to pen down, okay, these are the requirements we need to do, and that's how we will do that. Issue of book, return of the books, check whether book is available or not available. So this will be a small app which we are going to do, and hopefully after that you will be able to develop app of your own choice. We also give you some possible ideas, topics, or that will not be limited, but that will be a part of this course, that this course will end with the project. You need to develop one app, and membership of SDDC will be based on that. If you are interested to join the SDC, then your performance in that will be like that. Those who have applied earlier and whose fees is only 200, and if they qualify and join SDC, their fee will be refunded. For that it can be totally free. Any question about this? So you kindly get yourself prepared with the information, whatever you wanted to have. You can have different, everyone will having develop the app. So app of person 1 might be different from the app of person 2, right? It had to same. Whatever we follow, right? Let us say to start with follow that, so that we can be in sync, so that questions can be answered quite easily. If you do something different, then it will be difficult, because this is a very short course. So I will say just to have the ideas, and then whatever I do in the next class, you do in the same manner, all right? And so that we will able to finish with a lesser time, lesser effort. So you will see only less than 3% code, and code does not mean that you need to do something great. Lot many things will be there, so you should able to understand that if I write this, if something is new, we will explain that in detail, that what does it mean, and it will make sense to you. Next time you can copy paste that and do the certain changes, and you can fulfill your requirements. Yes. Should we break? Sufficient for today? All right. And again, a web page or 2-3 web pages if you want to interconnect, right? So think about something with good content, make it, use all possible templates available. If you find some errors, maybe a few templates we won't able to use, then we will explain what is the reason why that happened, but it's a better you try to explore everything which is there. So basically it is straightforward. We have a few templates, good variety of templates, which will make your web page quite attractive. So how you use it, it all depends on you. How much content you want to have on one page, how many pages you want to have. So for experts can debate on this to a quite longer time, So even not every expert agree with everything. So in design, things can remain sometimes unsettled. Sometimes there can be fashion, sometimes there can be trend that nowadays this type of websites are there. And you might want to do something dramatic, but sometimes it is habits that you are used to have some particular feature on the website which every website has. So try to have those features. So that will make it good. Easily navigating the website, using the navigating sites. So fine, with this we will stop, and if you have a question, we can have a discussion there or here. My laptop is running out of battery, and those who have not made the payment, our volunteers are there, kindly make the payment with the volunteers. Thank you very much.